Hello, welcome, come on in. Have a seat, I'll get the tea. Happy New Year! Ooh. Hello, my name is Anne and this is Toby, and welcome to a Tobyknits podcast, episode 151. It's actually New Year's Day. Yes, it's actually New Year's Day. And, oh, I'm dropping stuff. Think spring, but I mean not winter yet. We haven't had any snow hardly here in Canada. It's crazy. I think this has been the first white Christmas I can remember since I've lived here. And I've lived in Canada for 40 years? 35? 35. How many years have I lived here?
Well, we've been married 35.
Oh, so it must be 40. Long time. Yeah, it's got to be 40. Yeah, because I came when I was 25.
You're going into your 41st.
Yeah, and I'm 66 now. So, yeah. Oh, my God, 40 years I've lived in Canada. Anyway, this was the first year we've had no snow that I can remember. So it's kind of crazy. It's all green outside still. It's very weird. That was Bob. You could have heard. Say hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
And he's painting one of the spare bedrooms for me, which is going to become my craft room. Oh, I'm so excited. It's taken a little bit longer than I'd hoped. I had hoped to be in there today so I could video in there for you. But he's putting the third coat of paint on, and that'll probably take all day to dry, and then tomorrow maybe I can move in. So the next time I podcast for you will be from that room, and it will have all my sewing stuff, all my quilting fabrics. It'll have my yarn. It'll have all the yarn I dye myself and sell in my Etsy shop. It will have paper crafting stuff. It will have cross-stitch stuff. It's all going in there. And I've got all these new units set up. Well, some of them are new, some of them are the older ones. And my task is to go through them, and what does not fit in these units, it's gone, baby, it's gone. So there might be a couple of interesting coming soon. Yes. So anyway, have you got your tea? You all comfy? You settled in? Mm-hmm. Good, because if you're new to my channel, then welcome. I'm a bit crazy. I'm from Liverpool, England. I'm a bit crazy. And like I said, I've lived here for 40 odd years now. No longer use my accent unless I'm talking to me dad. Then I do. But this is my Canadian accent. I live in a small village outside of Ottawa in Ontario. And I have 2 grown sons, 4 grandkids, a stepdaughter whose partner has 2 kids. So there's lots of babysitting going on here. And I am retired and living a crafty life. So, how was your Christmas? Did you have a good time? Did you have all the family around you? We had, actually, this was the first year we went to Andrew and Caroline's, our eldest son, who lives in the next little town over. We went to them for Christmas. Normally I'm the one doing the dinners and, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that kind of stuff. But I put my foot down this year and I said, I'm not doing it. Well, we had just literally got back from Nova Scotia, where our youngest son, Sean, and Megan had just had their second baby. And I had gone out there in middle of November to help with the birth and look after the lovely Leo. So, by the time we got back, it was middle of December. I think I was out there for 3-4 weeks. So by the time I got back, we had no decorations up or nothing. So it was a crazy last minute, throw some stuff up and make it look Christmassy. And I said to Andrew, I think you should do it this year. So we did. Him and his wife, oh my gosh, it was amazing. We had a lovely time. Spent all day with the grandkids and yeah. I think I may have got shot several times by the G.I. Joe car Jeep that has missiles in it. I'm quite sure I got shot a few times by that. And yeah, interesting. But anyway, we had a really, really good Christmas, and the rest of it's been quiet. Last night, New Year's Eve, Bob worked during the day, and I just hung out, finished off all my Advent knits that I was working on over the month of December, which I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, it was just very quiet. We were both in bed at like 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah, didn't even see it in. And Bob let my New Year in. I just thought, oh, was it Toby? Who came in first? Probably Toby, because he took Tobes for a walk this morning. So I just saw. Do you like my new intro? Isn't it cool? So yeah, I'm pretty sure my man let the New Year in. He's just looking at me weird. Okay, so Advent finishes. I did manage to finish Bob's socks. On Christmas Eve. I did get them finished on Christmas Eve for him and threw them underneath the tree. Not wrapped, of course. So the yarn was West Yorkshire Spinners. I think it was called Robin, and it was from 2019. It was a couple of years ago, and I'd hoarded it for a while. And then the pattern I used was my own Evergreen socks, and they have little Christmas trees around the top, but you can't, well, they're not actually Christmas trees, they're blue spruce, but you can't really see them because of the way the pattern in the fabric sort of falls. And I don't even think Bob noticed there were trees in the thing, but I had just wanted to test knit my own size 72 sock. There you go. So that was kind of fun. I also got finished the Bakery Bears Nutcracker socks. I love these. I think I might take a picture of that. I have no idea if that worked or not. I pushed a button on the thing, nothing happened. Maybe there's a picture, I don't know. Technology and me don't always want to work well together. Yeah. Anyway, I'm learning. So this was the Bakery Bears. Here is the actual sock off the thing. Look at the lovely cuff. And you know what? That is such a really nice cuff to do, and I don't remember how I did it. I literally can't remember. I'd have to go back and see. Now, the way she does this is she started this the 2nd or 3rd of December. They have a Patreon page, which I'm a member of. And you, every other day, she gave us a new sort of clue. So we didn't know what we were, well, we knew we were making a pair of socks at the start when we did the cuff, but I mean, that's about all we knew. And then this was this lovely little pattern. What was the 2nd day? The 3rd day was the stripes. The 4th day, and she gave them all a name, which I don't even remember. And there's that. Then we did the heel flap and turn. And this is the lovely square heel, which is very nice. And then we went into this pattern here, more stripes, this pattern, which was lovely, by the way, this one, and then the toe. So that's how they came out, and I really loved them. I did one on my DPNs and one on Magic Loop because I wanted to see, or did I do them both on DPNs? No, I did them both on Magic Loop because while I was in Nova Scotia, when I was down there, I started them and then realized I wanted to do them 2 at a time, not on the same needle. I'll explain that to you in a minute. So I went and bought another pair of, these were knit with 2.50 needles. So I'm gonna be interested to see how they fit because I typically do 2.25 in Magic Loop. So I don't know, that'll be interesting. Then I have to bend down and get something. One moment, please. Okay, sorry, I dropped the foot. So this was the Cozy Knitter Advent socks. And I bought this yarn. She's in Canada. I think she's That's at Toronto, I think. I'm not sure. And so I did these 2 at a time on the same needle. And it's the first time I've done that. Will I do it again? No. I really like the idea of doing 2 at a time on 2 separate needles. That seemed to work better for me. But look at the joggy jog here. Like, some of them didn't come out good. Other sides kind of did. I found it just difficult. By the time I got it right, I was halfway down the leg. And I did try to keep on twisting the yarn because I left it in the bag. And you twist one way and then you reverse it back so that you untwist it. But a few times that didn't really happen and I ended up with this big twisty knot. So yeah, I don't know so much as I like that. Bag makers out there, can you please, somebody come up with a design, or if there's one out there, let me know, where you can make 2 pairs of socks at the same time. So you're splitting your 100 grams into 250s. And you put one sock on one side with its needles and one sock on the other side with its needles. I would really love that. Yes, I can make bags, but I don't want to. So if you're a bag maker, June, can you try that for me, please? So anyway, these came out really nice. I did like the way it did the fade. This was different. This is the first time I think she's done that. Normally it's just straight different colors. And I have exactly enough left to make another whole pair of socks with a different color, toe, heel, and cuff. Exactly the same amount left. So I might do a second sock, but not with the white. I might use like a green or a blue and reverse it. So start with this color at the cuff and then come finish with this at the toe. So I think that might be kind of sweet. And then maybe sometimes I could mix and match them. Oh, yes. There we go. I like that idea. Toby, get out of the way. Oh, see, the foot fell on the floor again. I have a little footstool here, but, you know, not getting very far with that. It keeps falling off. So, where do we go from here now? Because I managed to get all the 3 pairs of socks done I wanted to get done in December. All my Advent stuff and Christmas knits got finished. So I was really pleased with that. I did only do 3 of the rhombus shaped things. Weird squares, diamond shaped things, for the nesting box shawl / blanket that Ellie Jones came out with over Christmas, because I really wanted to get the socks done. So now I can go back to that at some point and carry on with all my little Advent yarns and work on them. But as you know, I have started a new system. So I have this little thing I came up with, a little sheet that explains how it works, and I'm using the Gideon Method, which I got the idea from Martin of Knits 365 blog. So you write down all your whips, and I did not realize I had this many whips. I did this on one of the Vlogmas episodes, so you can always go back and find it. And I did not realize how many blankets I had started and not finished. What is that? Seriously, a blanket starter or something? I don't know. It's kind of very bizarre to me. I have 3 pairs of socks on the go, a sweater, 2 toys, a shawl, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 blankets. 8. Now, some of them are very nearly finished, and I just probably got fed up with them, as you do. And some of them also get heavy. And in our summers, it's very difficult to work on a blanket in July, August, and sometimes September, because it's so blinking hot here. It's really hot. Anyway, so the plan is you write everything down, and then you take 6 items. If you don't want them, you just put a big F, and then you frog it and use the yarn for something else. If you're going to keep it and you want to work on it, you asterisk 6 of them. And those 6 go onto this sheet. So here are the 6 I have picked. And I am going to use, work for 12 hours on each item. So this is the first one I'm going to start. So this will be my New Year's Day cast on tonight when the kids have gone. They're all coming for dinner tonight. So this one you might remember, I did 1 sock in, well, let me put it on a foot because it's very pretty. I just dropped my notebook. Honest to God, I'm dropping everything. It's very, very pretty, this sock. This is a Helen Stewart. I bought into the Handmade Sock Society or something. And from June till December, there was a new sock each month. And this was one of the socks. This is my own hand-dyed yarn, whose name escapes me completely right now. I cannot remember what this one is. I don't remember. Anyway, so this is, it's very, very pretty. It's got a very interesting cuff and then goes into the regular, through the back loop rib. And then all the way down here, we're through the back loop always on both sides. And it's very, very pretty. But I'd only got one done because I was in the middle of working on one of my own sock designs. I was just finding it hard to keep up with other socks. So that is the first thing that will go on the needles tonight. I will cast on. That's the rest of the yarn I've got left. And I will cast that one on this evening and work on that for 12 hours or until it's finished. If it only takes me 3 hours to finish, which, no, it won't. It'll take me longer than that. It's actually going to be very interesting to see how much 12 hours gets me with a sock. What do you reckon? Do you think I could get to, I think in 12 hours, I could, of knitting just that one item, I think I could probably get to the gusset, just past the gusset. What do you think? Let me know. And then after that, 12 hours is up, it moves to the bottom. And then the next one becomes, so it's this mini doll I crocheted. Oh my God, I think about 6 years ago. I finished the doll, never made the clothes. Well, now I have 2 granddaughters now, right? So I thought, I'll just finish them off and give it to one of the girls. So that will be the next project. After that is up, it moves to the bottom, my favorite blanket, and so on and so on. And once you've finished one of the items on the list, you remove it from the list and you add another one from here until all your whips are done. How very cool is that? So anyway, that's my plan. It's called the Gideon Method. And we have Martin of Knit365 blog to thank for giving us the idea. So yes. A couple of things also coming up. I have decided to do a newsletter. And if you sign up for my newsletter, you will get that PDF form free. And there'll be 4 pages because the second page, which is this page, will also, there will be one that's all blank because you can use it for cross stitch, you can use it for quilting, you can use it for anything, household stuff. You know what I mean? And let's all get some whips down. That's my plan. That's my plan. Yes, I do still have a cold. It's better. The cough has been horrible, but I mean the cough, you know, coughs are always horrible. So there's going to be a schedule change going forward. So this video you're now watching on a Tuesday morning, which will be January 2nd. And it will be then every 2 weeks from that date. Always on a Tuesday. So I'm going to be recording on the Monday morning, editing it, uploading it, and scheduling it for you for Tuesdays. There will also be a live sip and stitch, and you can either cross stitch with me which I think I will be doing, or you can sew with me if you have hand sewing or if you have a sewing machine sewing. Sometimes I will use my sewing machine and sew. So that will be, the first one will be on Friday, January the 12th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will put a thing up on YouTube as a reminder in case you want to come to that. And it'll probably be for about an hour and we'll just sit and stitch. I have got to get back to my cross stitch. I hardly did any last year and I miss it. So I want to get back and I feel like this is a great way to do it. And the other thing that I'm thinking of doing is I could have monetized my YouTube channel ages ago and I didn't because I don't know, I don't feel right about doing that. But I like the idea of their membership. And what that is you can join, 1 minute. He doesn't have a stool here because I'm using a different table in front, so he couldn't get on the chair. It's like having a baby. So I like the idea of the memberships that YouTube offer. So I will still be putting out my videos every 2 weeks, but if you want to join the membership, you will get extra perks. I haven't gone through everything that they will be yet, but there'll be extra videos. There will be some tutorials. There will be paper crafting. There will be more lives and so on. If you're interested in that. That will also help me, the money from that, to be able to offer some rewards to people. I can't say the other word that we all know what I'm talking about. It'll help me pay for postage, basically. So that's what I'm going to do, I think, going forward. But for now, all you need to worry about is the next video, which will be a live Stitch With Me, will be on January the 12th. Is that what I said? Yeah, at 11. And then the next Tobyknits podcast will be 2 weeks from today. So, oh, I didn't show you this, did I? This is what I got. All the fuss was about from Bob for Christmas. So this is my beautiful planner. Look how thick it is. I just put a couple of the, I don't know if I'll keep them on. They came in the book, but I don't know. But it does help me find quickly January. Look how pretty that is. And then it flips open. This is what I love. It flips open for the month. So you can see what's happening in the month. I love that. Then you can just close it. And then you've got your weeklies with this awesome little to-do list and jotting idea notes down and stuff. I love it because it just gives you so many ideas. And every page is different. It's not like the whole month is the same. Each page is different. Isn't that a lovely planner? And I used to use a happy planner and I would add stickers like this and this to my happy planner. And I would buy them off Etsy and print them on my printer, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to do that now because each day, each week, the planner is beautifully decorated and I don't have to add stickers. Oh, I love it. And then what I think I might do, but I'm not sure, is when my week is done, I'll remove this and throw it out. And then maybe put some photographs in on the days where stuff happened. Even if it covers up what I was doing that day, because it's mostly work stuff, like record video, office time, stuff like that. You know, I will just put some pictures in instead and make it look pretty so that later on it becomes a memory book. What a cool idea. Anyway, I'm loving my planner very much. So that's about all I have for you. I hope you have had a wonderful New Year's Eve last night and don't have a headache this morning. And I really look forward to another year of Tobyknits adventures with you. Oh, I'm going to blog again. The blog will come out every Tuesday as well. And That's what I probably will be emailing in the newsletter. It will be the blog, in case you can't find it on my website or whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying all kinds of new ways of being able to stay in touch with you guys. Don't forget about my Tobyknits and Friends Facebook group as well, where we can chat and show off all of our projects. And I'll look forward to talking to you all next week. Until then.